Hello, my name is Dorothy, and the topic I'd like to discuss today is implicit bias and how it's perceived. And the discussion would be about the difference between implicit and explicit bias. Implicit, of course, is unconscious bias and how our mind makes decisions without us, and how those decisions impact our lives and real estate business. So as agents, we want to be aware of that. So part of the discussion will go into how we self-evaluate to be more conscious of what our bias is and how that is showing up in our day-to-day dealings with our buyers, sellers, landlords, and tenants. Also want to be aware of how our body language expresses our intent without meaning to do so. We don't want to offend, but sometimes our body language says otherwise. We want to be able to learn how to have tolerance and patience in the face of language barriers. We want to be able to work equitably with all consumers, regardless of our perceived stereotypes or their protected classes, and also how to implement the responsibility of ensuring the consumer has a roof over their heads. We want to be consistent in our application of services to all, and also make sure that the impact that the fair housing laws will have on our business is first and forefront on how we treat our consumers. So we will take an in-depth look at the history of implicit bias, and we'll also identify certain levels where our bias show up. We'll also be looking at how to make sure our agents are best equipped to address their biases in their real estate business so that the consumer gets the best version of us every time they deal with us. So I'm looking forward to an in-depth, exciting discussion. We will have some role play, and we will have topics that we will discuss and get into groups, and hopefully be able to come out of this session with uninformed idea of what our biases are and how we should make sure they don't show up in our real estate business and our lives. Thank you for the opportunity to present. I'm looking forward to a great time.